filed a lawsuit challenging this protocol, but Oscar's date is too soon.
We begin tonight with Operation Crime and Justice as a call for Governor Lee to pause executions until a judge reviews the state's new lethal injection protocol.
Now, if the governor refuses, it will be too late for Oscar Frank Smith.
Well, that's because he's scheduled for execution next month. Smith is on death row for killing his wife Judy and her two sons in South Nashville back in 1989.
Fox 17 News' Karen Aguilar live in studio now with both sides of this debate.
Scott, Megan, attorneys representing the inmates say the lethal injection protocol needs more safeguards. The victim advocates say justice in these cases has been delayed long enough.
In Tennessee, death row is reserved for the worst of the worst, including Oscar Frank Smith. He was convicted of shooting and stabbing his estranged wife Judy and her two young sons to death. 36 years later, Smith's attorneys are asking the governor to put off his execution until next March, when they say the state's lethal injection method can be safer.
Knowing that the chemicals that will be used to kill him might not have been handled right, might not be potent enough to do the job, might cause extreme pain when they inject them.
Smith and 8 other death row inmates filed this lawsuit last month. It calls the lethal injection method, quote, a cruel and dishonorable form of killing, end quote. Verna Wyatt is a victim advocate.
When I hear them say this is cruel and unusual, everyone who's on death row has killed their victim in a horrible way.
Governor Lee paused executions in 2022, just an hour before Smith was about to die. At the time, Lee tweeted there was a, quote, oversight of preparation for lethal injection, end quote. The Tennessee Department of Corrections then changed its protocol. We asked Governor Lee if he would pause the executions to allow a judge to hear the inmate's case.
I trust that the protocol is accurate. I suspect that we'll move forward with that.
In the meantime, the inmates await their fate, while their victims' families wait for justice.
Now, this all started after a review found state officials have repeatedly failed to properly test its lethal injection cocktail. But Governor Lee is confident they've got it right. Reporting live in studio, Karen Aguilar, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.